Check posture, sitting good and tall. And we're going to have you guys stand. And kids like doing this. We're going to start with what we call the big windbag contest. I don't think I put that in here. Oh, I did. Okay, windbag contest. This is air is everything for the wind instruments, and we're missing all like our drummer, band two, and he may slip in here in just a little bit. But for the wind instruments, air is everything. And so we do some real deep breathing, long sustained sounds just to warm up. And the band one kids up front have not had band since last Wednesday. I mean, they haven't played anything together until right now. Band two just had a session last Thursday. So, okay? All right, guys, here we go. So what they're going to do is they're going to take one deep breath. They've got one of three notes they pick. They're going to hold that note out as long as they can. As soon as they're out of air, they sit down. Last one standing is the winner. All right? I apologize for those that have, I have your back to right here. Kaylee and Jillian are exceptions. They're on the flute. The flute players get 2 breaths. The reason they get 2 breaths is the flute takes as much air to play as a tuba. Ton of air. Okay, so they get 2 breaths. They can only go half as long on the breath. Okay, here we go. Ready? Deep breath. Down and out. Ready? This time. Okay? We're going to take a different note. All right? And before we do, what are the 4 parts of breath? 4 parts of breath are?
Open throat, fill belly, expand ribs, fill them out.
What's the air movement rule? First year band. 2 breath marks. Yes, breath marks. So what this is, this tells the instrumentalist they cannot take a breath until they come to that mark. They take a breath, they go to this point to here. Okay? By the time they get into 7th grade, especially, by the time they hit 7th grade, they're not just going 2 measures, they're actually going 4. Okay, here we go. Ready? Number 12. Tap, tap, ready, and go. To number 17, again, a new type of note. Got to 17, and we have hot cross buns. And before we get to the song, why are those called hot cross buns? Do you remember, Josh?
They put a cross in the buns.
Yeah. Bakers cut an X or a cross in the bun to make it cook all the way through the center. Yep. Okay, and we now have what type of note here? These have stems on it. Look like old note with a stem on it. Okay, they're called half notes. Good. Okay, they're called a half note because they're half of the whole. Okay, so how many counts are there if they're half of a whole? 2. Okay. Measure 2. We have another little box that looks just like a whole rest, but it's sitting on the 3rd line. That is called a half rest. How many counts? 2 counts. So this half note starts on beat 1. On what count does it stop? Beat 3. Good. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right there. Okay, here we go. Ready? Tap, tap, ready, breath. Oop, what count did we stop on? 4. What count does the half rest start? Take a look. 3. Okay, so try it again. We're going to work on cutting right on that 3rd count. Okay, ready? Here we go. Try it again. Ready? Tap, tap, ready, and go. last measure. What count does the half rest start on? 3. Good. Play the very last measure. Ready, breath. There we go. Good. That's much better. Oh, Dan. Sorry, before we do. What is this sign right here?
Repeat.
Repeat sign. That's correct. Okay, it tells us to go where?
Repeat back.
Back to the beginning. Okay, here we go. Ready? Go all the way back to the beginning. We're going to do the repeat. Ready? Tap, tap. Ready? Breath. Stop this. Trumpets. Play that very first note. Now, is it a high note or a low note? Oh no, isn't it? So what do we have to do? We have to think. Nope, to go down, we do what? Top, and to do the top, it forces their mouth open more, which gets the note down low. Okay, try to play that first note, hold it out low. Now, Josh is going to be a good, Josh right here is going to be actually, Josh in particular is going to be a good first trumpeter at some point. He loves those high notes, okay? Getting them down sometimes tough, but that's okay. We need people that are good at high notes and people that are good at low, okay? Here we go, ready? Top, play the first note. Yeah, there you go. That got us down. Okay, everybody now. Ready from the beginning. Ready and breath. Haydn was a practical joker, and it showed up in his music a lot too. So, all right. And band. This is called a theme and variation. Theme just means tune. What's a variation?
Keeping the same overall but changing.
Okay. And a variation in music is keeping the basic pattern of the tune, but changing it. And what they did was they changed it by going into a brand new note. What we're going to do is we're going to play just the theme first for you, okay? Just the theme, okay? Top line, ready? Oh, andante. What's andante? There's that marking right here. Andante means what? Okay, moderately slow tempo, and in Italian, what does it literally mean? Walking. Okay, why are all our musical terms in Italian?
Because Italy was the center of music during the Renaissance.
Right, yeah. Renaissance and Baroque and Classic. Italy was kind of the hub or the center, so that's where all of our terms came from. Okay, here we go. Just the theme, Surprise Symphony. Okay, here we go. Ready? Drop. Tap. Tap. Ready? Tom. Demonstrate how we, this is one of our first songs with eighth notes in them. Okay, and eighth notes are these notes right down here. We just finished the theme and variation, which are just half notes and quarter notes, and that's it. Okay, now this is one of our first songs where first page that we had eighth notes in. I'm going to demonstrate how we actually started working on eighth notes. Okay, now, band, why do we call those eighth notes?
Since 8 of a
Eighth of what type of note? Help them out. Whole note, right. They're an eighth of a whole note, which means there's 8 of them in a whole note. Okay, so if there's 8 of them in a whole note, how many are in a quarter note? 2 is correct. Okay, so when we chant this, what do we think of chanting on a quarter note? We're going to actually chant this and finger it for your parents. What do we chant on a quarter note? On quarter notes. Tas. Okay, what do we think of on eighth note? Go. T-T. Daniel is doing Shoe Fly, number 30. Just right after this one. Really gotten good at just in the past few weeks. He's finally gotten the tonguing part of it down a lot better now, because it's not easy to do on a clarinet. So, all right, good. And the last song we're going to do is called Violin Cabbage Down. This is 34. It's kind of a fun one. Lots of eighth notes in it, but it's actually marked how, band. What's the tempo?
Allegro.
Allegro. What's allegro mean? Running or fast, yes. Okay, allegro. So this is what they're going to be playing is this one, okay? So we're going to, anytime we have a fast song, we always work into the fast, okay? So we're going to start slow first, okay? Here we go. Ready? T, 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 tap, tap, ready, and breath. Medium. Here we go. Tap, tap, ready, go. Now we're going to try allegro, okay? T, 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 ta, ta. 1, 2, ready, breath. Okay, we're going to make unlike Eatonville Middle School, which takes 3 minutes, we're going to make a very quick transition.